Well guys, we're here with our block and the rest of our parts. Now we've got most of our pieces, our gaskets, our seals, all of that. Valve seals, the whole kit and caboodle. And we're gonna start though by cleaning up this block and painting it and getting rid of all that sludge. We'll do our best anyways. Let's see how it goes. I'll come back when I'm about done. Alright guys, well the block is painted and looking good. We're going to go ahead and start assembling the rest of it, our crankshaft, etc. I gotta clean the heads up and get those valve seals put in, but that's not a big deal. Got the valve covers painted, got the intake painted. So it's coming along. Everything's looking good though. Got a new oil pan. Got new hydraulic lifters. I mean, I got pretty much everything. I'm getting a new pipe, so that's not a big deal. Alright guys, I guess let's assemble, shall we? Well, I started getting the bearings in. You have to make sure that the holes are clear, and you have to make sure the notches go into the notches. On the thrust bearing, there is a cutout for the piece that holds it in retention. So, also, I started cleaning my pistons, and I say that did a pretty good job. That's my solution I made. So we'll get the rest of these cleaned up, and might even clean up our camshafts, I don't know. Alright, well, they're all cleaned up. Camshafts too. I will go ahead and clean up the rest of what needs cleaned up. We'll do the heads on a different video, but we're going to go ahead and start getting the crankshaft in. Alright guys, well we're going to go ahead and get our thrust bearings ready and installed, and then we're going to go ahead and put our crankshaft in. So remember, you want your slots here to be facing the crankshaft, not the block. And make sure that this notch goes in right there where that little triangle looking cutout is. Alrighty, so our main bearings are all in. Remember, for the cutout on this part, the cutout for those thrust bearings, one's going to be down there and one's going to be up here. And when you all put it all back together and tighten it, you should be able to spin it with 2 fingers. Just like that. Now we'll attach our rear main seal and start thinking about our pistons. So now that our crankshaft is in and torqued, we can move on with the rear main seal. This is our gasket. We're going to coat both sides of this gasket in ultra gray RTV. Also, something to note, this is the outside of the seal. Notice how it is solid. On the opposite side is where the spring is. It goes all the way around. That spring goes on the oil side and holds the oil in. That's what holds the oil in. So group that, put it on the block, and we'll go to the next step. Alrighty, our rear main seal is installed. Now this one was a little bit funny getting in because of our stand with our bolts. We had to put it in upside down, push it in, and then twist it. But we got it all in. Alrighty guys, now it's time to install our oil pump. So you definitely want to make sure that your surfaces are clean. No oil, etc., etc. Or paint, in my case. Well, alright guys, that's our water pump in, our oil pump in. We're not able to get the pistons in yet because I don't have my piston ring compressor. With that said, it should be here at the beginning of the week, so I may go ahead and do a engine bay video later. We'll see. But for now, that's what we got.